Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Tate and Bugs. I am Katie. This is Jarrod.
That's me.
In this video, we are going to share with you our final touches on the chicken house, finally, as well as an update on how it's been going because it's been so long since we started the project. So, here it is.
Howdy folks, quick evening project for tonight. We're going to do this as a family. Right, Toby?
It's hot out here, isn't it? So we're out here.
So we're out here. We're going to empty this tank. As you can tell, it's not level.
And
We're going to level out.
Now do my super gaggle level. Like, oh, and I went too.
We're going to move this down over here because eventually we're going to fence this in so that all the chickens and ducks are contained over there. And then we're going to level it out and have a nice drain so it can drain easily and we can keep it clean and not nasty green.
So right now you have to use pliers to unscrew the nice gloves.
Well, that wasn't that bad. Thank you.
Oh, it's not annoying.
Watch out, Toby.
It's just makes a big mess and you can't direct the water where you want. Okay, so right now this is where the pool is and you can see where all the water goes. And it's kind of like right in the center of the yard area. And this is where the garden's going to be. Plus, we really want the ducks. See, they're going to love it. They're going to love having it way over here. We have a low spot in our yard. I say yard. I don't know. I never know if I should say yard or property because we don't have like a designated yard yet. But anyway, we have this low spot that always gets pretty marshy and muddy and real kind of gross. And that's right over here. I don't know if you can see in the camera, but right about here it starts to kind of dip down, and so we're thinking if we put it over there, then when we do drain it, all the water will just kind of pool up right there, and then when it rains, I think the ducks are really gonna like it. Another exciting thing is we have the excavator again. I'm so excited. The other day Daddy Hess brought it over and he dug up some of the bordering and the concrete stuff that, if you've watched any of our renovation videos, I'm sure we've mentioned it a time or two, but whoever lived here before had a thing about concrete, and they did all sorts of concrete borders and sidewalks, and it's a lot of concrete. So one of the things that bugs me really bad is this really random sidewalk that goes up and around. And while, yes, I could do a nice little garden in there, it would be really nice to just have all of this, and this gone, and just grass and a beautiful tree. So he went ahead and dug some of those up for us, and I'm thinking that's going to be kind of our next goal, is to take care of some fencing, cross fencing, some gates, put the animals and keep the animals where we want them to be, and level out some yard, maybe plant some grass if we can get it done early enough, but I'm excited.
Okay. Well, that's pretty stinking good.
Cool.
I don't know if this is going to be enough sand, but...
Toby, don't smell it.
Don't smell it, you weirdo. Like this. Keep going. Make sure all of it gets out.
Great job, bud.
Well, that big hose.
Was way easier than I anticipated. I thought for sure you were gonna wail on it for a long time.
Smoking.
Okay, that's gonna be so hot, Tobes. Sorry about the low lighting, guys, but you gotta work when you get the opportunity. So, we're gonna see what we can make happen here. I say we, as I'm sitting here in the easy chair holding the baby. These are the parts that we got for, for the drain.
If you ask for this, say, if you ask for this, ask.
What?
If you need it, ask for it. Is that what you're trying to say?
If you need it, you need it.
Not yet. But if I do, I'll ask for it, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
That's good. That's it. That's it. Now what you need?
We're gonna use this dirt that Jarrod dug up to do this really great little ramp. I saw a picture of it on Pinterest. Here's the picture that I saw. I really liked how it was a curved ramp and not like a straight up one. So we're gonna use rocks from off of our property because we have a ton. And we're gonna go ahead and make a curved ramp. We won't be able to do much tonight because of we don't have sunshine and I can't see what I'm doing, but I think that'll be something really fun for me and Toby to work on together and have it wrap up and around that way. It's really cool. Pretty strong.
Yeah, look it. Just pull that face. Yeah, we'll fly up there. And it does that.
So we've told you guys multiple times the pluses to...
Do you not want this light shining closer to us?
Well, you gotta
Did you just
put
fart?
no, you gotta put your face right next to my face. So we've told you guys multiple times the bonuses to being a hoarder. And one of those bonuses is when you run out of parts, you just might have one in the shop. Jarrod was right, I was wrong. Sorry.
Well, we're saying that this fits, but I haven't even tried it, but I think it does.
Yeah, he said we needed 3 pieces, and we were in a hurry. It was like a minute, and the guy told us we're fixing to close, so we had to go. And I was like, no, we only need 2. And he said, okay, so you're right. I was wrong.
Huh.
Now let's see if it fits.
All right.
Look at that.
What do you know?
What do you know? Good job for being a hoarder.
Thanks. That's in the yard sale pile. Well, do you want this totally full?
Yeah, might as well. So we're going to do a longer piece of PVC going off down into that little, what do you call that? Drop off ditch, divot, so that all the water doesn't pool up right here. It goes down into the mucky area that I told you. Gotta take advantage of this excavator while we have it. Hey guys, it is Tuesday morning and I heard some equipment running outside, so I'm thinking Jarrod might have used an optional day. What?
So, I text my boss, said, hey, boss, man, Mr. Dan the man. I said, today would be a great day to have the day off. He said it would be. Anyway, he texted me and said, as of now, I am off, but we have to stay on call just in case something happens until they leave the building. So I've got like 5 more minutes. So as long as like everyone shows up and someone doesn't do like a no call, no show, I'm off today. So we're gonna get lots of stuff done.
So the very last thing that we have left to do for this whole entire chicken home mansion thing is I have to get glass replaced eventually. I'll just try to do that before winter.
Yeah.
Before winter. No
Sorry.
big deal.
Sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Second, we need to get some stuff to prop the windows open to keep ventilation going. And you saw we finished the duck pond, so that's done. And now the only thing left is to build fences to keep them in.
So we're gonna build some chicken fences to kind of help keep the chickens from pooping on the porch, because that's not what I want to come home to. Okay, we want to build some fences so that I want to come home and walk on a nice clean porch and not step in chicken crap.
Exactly. We really want to go for a country rail fence, like not split rail, but just like, you know, your standard like white 1, 2, 3, 4 or 1, 2, 3 rail fence. But to save some money for at the moment, we're just going to do concreted posts and chicken wire, and then after that, whenever we feel like spending more money, we can go and do the rails later on.
Let's do it. We're only gonna do a 3-foot tall fence, so a little shorty, but hopefully that'll
But we trust our chickens
it'll look
to
pretty,
not cross the boundaries.
and then the chickens will know they need to stay on their side of the fence.
I'll miss my girls coming up to the porch, but I will not miss them taking dust baths over here. And I most definitely will not miss their poop. So we decided to go with 3 feet over the 4 foot tall, because we definitely weren't going to do 6 feet. But when we priced it out,
The 4 foot would have meant we needed to bury 2 feet or so, and so pretty much doing a 3-foot fence is only a little foot difference, you know. Obviously, saved over $200. So we're like, let's do a 3-foot fence. Actually, more than $200 if we are gonna consider once we put on the rails. I don't know what you call them. Which, when we had the super tall, like the chain link fence around, I think that was 6 feet or higher, and some of them still got out of that. So,
we'll get out
regardless, they'll get out if they want to. But we can clip their wings or something so they can't fly up and over. But I think this will keep most of them out of our normal yard / porch.
No matter what kind of hoses we get, this always happens every summer, and it drives me nuts because we pay good money for these hoses. So I'm hoping this will help. plywood is no joke. Okay. Let's try this guy. Okay, paddle bit is way better than the normal drill bit. I was really hoping I'd hit a stud. Oh, too big of a hole. Lovely. Oh, let's see. What's 5/8? Let's go 5/8. No. Battery. Let's see if this battery's any good. No! Why are all the batteries dead? I'm running out of daylight. Sweet. I finished it before Jarrod got home from hunting with his friend. I'm not even going to try to stretch the fencing by myself. Also, I'm not sure if we're going to do chicken wire or field fencing. I would assume chicken wire, but maybe not. I'm not sure. So I'll just wait and do that tomorrow with Jarrod, maybe tomorrow evening. But I think it turned out pretty good for my first fencing job solo. We ended up with a couple extra vent holes, but that's all right. That's how you learn, by making some mistakes along the way. So we've super enjoyed having the chicken house. I love it. I love the look of it. I love how it functions. Everything works great. There's a few updates to make though.
So, update number 1. We are so good at building fences, we thought we'd build one for the chickens. Well, it turns out they just fly over the top of it.
Because we chose to build a 3-foot tall one, and if you guys know anything about fencing, I'm sure you were laughing.
Yeah.
At that clip.
I wasn't laughing.
No.
I was irritated.
Yeah, we were irritated.
Anyway, so we did some fencing for these girls, and they said, make that fencing keep me in? I don't think so. So they still come poop on our porch every day.
So if you have a solution for that, let us know. He also worked on something this morning and chicken wired some areas that they might have
No. Let me take it away. So I'd wake up in the mornings and I'd come out here. The chickens would run from in their chicken coop. They'd go through the field gate, which is fine. We wanted them to go into the field. But then they'd run up to where we got the cows, and there's this little tiny spot, and they just all sneak out through there. And I'm like, you kidding me? So this morning I thought, I'm going to use my brains. Put up some chicken wire on the gate that leads out to the cow field. And so far, no chickens I've got out this morning.
That's impressive. That's super impressive because I have seen them perched up on the fence line.
That's true.
And flying over.
That's
but
true.
We also did the whole clip one wing thing, and we'll see. Combination of chicken wire and clipping one wing, how that works. If that doesn't work,
please leave your comments
your girl's
below.
got another idea in her brain.
You do?
Yeah.
Nah, I want to hear from you. So comment below how to keep chickens inside chicken fencing.
Or if not, at least not pooping on your porch, because that's not a delightful thing.
That one's trying to come through.
She is. I see her. So, Mr. Hess, it's disgusting.
I can breathe. What were you saying?
Would you have done anything differently on our chicken house? Function-wise, structure-wise, anything you would have done differently?
No options like money and stuff.
No, just.
Then
Okay.
I would have had the ground leveled.
Oh, okay. I was waiting for you to be like, well, I would have given the second loft and put all my hunting stuff in the second loft.
No, that's all going in the house.
So realistically, what would you have done differently?
I would have used my dad's excavator and smoothed out a nice level surface and poured concrete.
Money no option?
Money no option.
In our budget that we had, so money is an option now.
Oh.
What would you have changed?
Well, I wouldn't have made it so big. It would have been a lot cheaper.
So, let me give you an updated walkthrough. It doesn't look brand new anymore because it's not brand new anymore.
It's lived in.
I'll show you.
Let's go check it out.
Everything is covered in dust now, which is fine. It's a chicken house. We've got all of our scratch and feed and shavings here. Got some mealworms and all this kind of stuff up here. The back-checking nesting boxes are really great. If anything, they were cut a little too tight to the wire. Let's see if we can comb these girls. We definitely need another feeder. Right now we're just dumping it into the bowl. There's lots of poop and lots of dust and lots of flies everywhere because it's a chicken house. Love how everything turned out outside. The duck pond is great. We planted a tree out there. And one thing that we did add, we've got a hose right here that we can attach to our hose over there that we leave hooked up. So the hose stays hooked up there, comes all the way over here, and hangs up right here as well. So that when we fill up the pool, we can take it right over to the pool and don't have to drag hoses everywhere.
Hey, nice skirt.
Tell her not to get the skirt in. It was supposed to be the top only.
Yeah, but every time you walk and tell me to film something down there, it's like, oh, hello.
So now you know. The skirt. You see my bottom half. It's not supposed to go with this shirt. It's
Woo!
stay on top, but... So yeah, there's our chicken house. This is the final video. There will be another video. I do want to do a painting on the side, and we want to continue the fencing and do rail fencing one of these days.
One of these days.
Yeah, one of these days. So there'll be videos on that. But as far as form and function, we're done!
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for joining us on this video and this whole entire playlist of our chicken house stuff. And if you didn't see the whole process, make sure you go back to video number 1.
Check it out,
And check it
because we know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Not really, we just figure it out and
Yeah.
figure it out.
Thanks guys so much for watching. Thanks for joining us. Until next time.
Till next time, love ya.